My dearest viewer, in case you have forgotten, I am only one misplaced step away from having this channel deleted, so please subscribe to me on my alternative channel, as well as my channel on MGTOW.tv. Thank you very much, and back to our scheduled programming. A cycle of good times making weak men making hard times making strong men making good times, etc., known as the hedonic treadmill when applied to individuals, but when applied to large groups or collectives, well, let's just call it the Hopfian cycle in honor of the quote's author, Michael G. Hopf. This cycle is speeding up. Now, how do I know this? Take coronavirus, for instance. We're even skipping over the hard times part, if you ask me. At least in reality we are. In our minds, though, at a neurochemical level, thanks to the hedonic treadmill, we are still experiencing hard times. Take a look at how much we freak the fuck out over a disease that has far less danger than any of the past diseases like swine flu, SARS, the Spanish flu, past diseases which nobody today is saying a goddamn thing about. Take a look at how much we freaked out over the fucking World War III that was supposed to happen between Iran and the US. Times are getting so good that even the slightest setback, or even threat or premonition of conflict or unrest is considered reason enough to believe that the world is ending, and the news media is surely exacerbating that, alongside the Mead World Syndrome, as well as the intuitive negativity bias ingrained in all sentient carbon and not silicon-based neural networks. Such a moniker could refer to brains, an organ few humans seem to genuinely have anymore. As if they ever did. When we have nothing left to hurt us, we invent new pains. Isn't that interesting? Not like it's a bad thing, it keeps us moving. Without the hedonic treadmill, we'd be all dead, complacent with the status quo, and then staying still and not having a desire to do anything, and dying. With the acceleration of the Hopfian cycles being set at the same time, another aspect of it is actually getting slowed down. As the strong men live longer, mostly due to social security and other types of boomer bucks, sacred promises, and the elderly who have lived, fought, and survived under less than ideal governments will remember it being bad, and only those who have suffered under it can understand how detrimental it really is to everyone, and only they, if anyone, can convince the younger generations not to fall into the same trap that they did. Now, for any of my highly politically involved viewers, what practical application is there to all of this jibber-jabber I just laid out in front of you? Remember the video where I talked about that there isn't going to be a collapse? Theories work in general, but again, Murphy's Law. It applies to everyone in every situation. And unless you've been under a rock for the past 5 years, it seems like every couple of weeks there's a new wrench in the spoke. Everything speeds up, but then also slows down at the same time. We're not in a steady decline, we're just in a complete and utter clusterfuck. Nobody can tell what's going on. Everyone's fighting over the steering wheel. And I know these two observations contradict each other. And honestly, so what? Embrace the absurdity. At least that's what I do. In absurd times, we don't know how the future is going to shake out. So what? Get over it and get on with your life. I, for one, find it entertaining, that's all. So, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to me on my alternative channel and MGTOW.tv, and I will see you in the next video.